All right, people. Here we going through another one. You understand? SP Combo. This one is about the homie 50 Cent. You know, the beginnings, the middle, the present. He was shot 9 times. Let's jump into it early. Give you the audio.
Right behind me is my grandmother's home. I came out like 12 o'clock in the afternoon, May 24th. She was bent over actually planting flowers in the garden, and I walked over here to sit in the actual vehicle that my friend was waiting for me in, and the car pulled up on the side of us. A guy got out the passenger seat of that car, came around behind it, and shot through the actual car.
What does it feel like to be shot? Is it a physical feeling?
Yeah, it
first?
doesn't hurt as much as people imagine it hurts because of your adrenaline and how the shock of what's actually going on. It hurts after.
Did you feel the first one or the ninth one?
I don't even know. I didn't know my legs were broke.
Really?
When I tried to get out the car at the hospital, both of my legs were broke. Like I broke in 3 places on this side, and then
Where were you shot?
in my hands, my legs several times, like 5 times in my hands, and then in my legs, and then in my face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so when going through that experience, when you get hurt that bad, either your fear consumes you or you become a bit insensitive. Mm-hmm. So just after...
Which one was it for you?
There was a point that I was afraid.
Afraid?
Yeah, following that, actually being shot, it was like I was afraid because everybody involved in the situation was still physically available to
shoot you again.
Part two.
Yes.
Yeah, to just do it again. And then it was like I got tired of, in the recovery process, I got tired of being afraid. Mm-hmm. And then the only way that I could to cover those emotions were to be a little more aggressive
and insensitive.
Yeah, and to be angry about the situation opposed to dealing with how I was actually feeling at that point. And
how were you actually feeling?
The physical part hurt, and there was confusion because
you hurt afterwards. You don't hurt for the immediate.
Yeah, after you know you're gonna be fine, it really starts hurting. You know what I mean? Like the doctor telling you you're good, then it's just really bones aching. You feel like you got a headache in your hip, your body, and then it's like, I know I'm gonna be fine, but it hurts so bad.
Did you ever find out who did it?
Yeah, I know who did it shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are now where?
Oh, the guy who actually shot me is dead. And the guy paid him and got life in jail.
Got life in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard the homie 50 Cent. That's the beginnings. You understand? That's the beginnings. Now you gotta see. Next up for Curtis.
Mrs. Jackson, come on in. Okay.
Mark?
Thanks for letting us tear up your home today.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, he says you're the one who loves him the most.
In the 20 years since Kool Moe D and Busy B,
Real. You know, he sells like no record. He's actually
like Irv.
next, words are exchanged and blows thrown as the two.
Yeah, 50 Cent has been a smart guy. He know how to talk, he know how to handle his business. He know how to do what he got to do to protect himself. You know? That's what this lifestyle brings you. The hip-hop lifestyle brings you everything that you try to get away from in the street. It's exploited. It's done to you right then and there. When I mean done to you, it's like you telling on yourself, right? You tell people you come from a certain neighborhood, you do certain things, you have done certain things. And it's like somebody is interested in what you're saying. And it's like they almost want to see that for themselves. It's like they don't believe you. So they want to see it for themselves. So they speak on certain things that you have said during the conversation, they take it upon somewhere else. Next thing you know, bam, it's put back out there. And before you know it, you're thinking that the same environment you left, you're thinking, hey, it's good to go. And then here you go, boom, right back in the same So you gotta be careful who you express your business to. You know?
I'm gonna explain what
Just see what your man
You're a murdering
50
bully.
Cent
You know
say
what
about
happens?
this. Here we go.
You're a murdering bully. You know what happens? I'm gonna explain what happens.
Yeah, please do. How does the bully write the book?
I did not think you were going to really ask that
I
question.
know, he knows it. He punched. I was here when you punched Ja Rule in the face.
Oh my God.
Right down there,
At
right
the
on that
atrium.
corner, at the little, at the hotel out in front.
Yeah.
And he was like, and then he came out and they was like, Ja Rule, what happened? And he was like, oh, nothing. He had the sunglasses on. And he was like, yeah, something happened. You've been bullying for a long time. You're a murdering bully.
So you see, it's 50 Cent always with the you know what I mean? He's always with it. So on one end you hear Ja Rule saying he punched 50 in the face, and then you hear somebody saying he was there when, saying 50 Cent punched him in the face. So let's get into what 50 Cent had to say about Ja Rule's boss, Irv Gotti. You know? It's a lot. I'm telling you, when you come out the street, man, and you want to get inside this hip hop game, there's a lot of stuff that's is going to be thrown out there because they need something to build up on. They need something to, build you up on. So, Irv Gotti just recently passed away, and it was said that 50 Cent said he's smoking on a Gotti pack, showing over regard to your man Irv Gotti passing away. So, it just be like that with certain people sometimes.
Listen, little homie.
So, pardon me for that.
Shout out to
I just need strictly trying to keep all my situations straight, man. Let's get back into this. I was talking about yayo, talking about
Auto-Tune Unlimited, the most powerful collection of vocal.
I'm just gonna put everybody in the mix. I'm gonna put 50 Cent in the mix.
In the song.
I'm gonna put Yayo in the mix. I'm gonna do different interviews out there. The beginnings, you know what I mean? The middle, the present of 50 Cent. Here's the homie Yayo real quick. It's courtesy of Vlad, man. Courtesy of Vlad TV, man.
And he meant, he talked about the situation.
Right.
He said in the Bible it says what goes around.
You know what's crazy?
Around.
He didn't even like that record.
I love that record.
He always said I was right on that one because he played it for me.
I love that record.
He played it for me, and he was like, I was like, yo, this is the hardest record ever.
Oh yeah. In fact, a bunch of people have remade that record.
Yeah,
like rappers are remaking that
rest
record.
in peace to Pop Smoke. I know that.
Oh, Pop Smoke remade it, right? Exactly. Yeah, I was trying to remember who it was. Yeah,
Pop did it.
Well, okay. So in the verse, he said, in the Bible it says what goes around comes around. Hamo shot me. 3 weeks later, he got shot down.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's clear that I'm here for a real reason because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing.
Right.
So the story goes was the shooting happened by a guy named Daryl Bum, a.k.a. Hamo, who was Mike Tyson's bodyguard at one point.
Yeah, right.
Could we talk about that situation at all? Because he talked about it in the song.
I never knew Hamo. I never, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I know after 50 got shot, I just pulled up to the block and it was shells. I thought he was dead.
Wow.
And the illest thing to me is, I always ask him, I said, yo, why didn't want nobody to see you? Why you was shot the fuck up like that? Because he's always a thinker. I never met a nigga like 50. And he was like, nah, because I don't want niggas to see me like that. Because it might affect how you feel about, you might get scared. Because he was shot the fuck up in the face, legs, arms, everything. So I mean, I'll just tell you what's real.
Like, I don't like speaking on the next niggas like that. I don't like, I fuck with you. Yeah. But I could just tell you everything was real. Like, after he got hit, riding around Mac 10 by himself, looking for niggas, looking for Preem, it was real. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I don't get on here. I don't lie about nothing. I tell the truth. I tell the truth.
Yeah.
Like I said, you know what I mean? Like, I don't get into business like that. Like, even on Mini Men, a lot of people don't know. Slim, Chaz came and see me on a surprise visit on the island after Mini Men dropped, and he thought, he was to me, it felt like he was a little bit in fear for his life. But you know what I told Chaz? Yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's between you and the big homie, because I don't get in the middle of them conversations. To be a good boss, you got to be a good worker too. Like, so a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I learned, like, that's like 50 and Jimmy Iovine. One day they had lunch on top of Interscope, and this was one of the illest shits. We eating lunch on the balcony. I done been to Jimmy Iovine house right across the street from the Playboy Mansion. Shout out to Jimmy Iovine. You know what I mean? And they had a meeting, and I didn't say one word. I just sat there, and I was like a sponge and absorbed everything and learned the ins and outs of more of the business.
Yeah, when you talk about the line, Slim Switch.
You understand? So, there you go. You got Yayo speaking on what took place with 50 and God bless his soul, Slim, Chaz, Black Hand Entertainment. Yayo is a good soldier, but that's also 50 right hand man in the sense of everywhere 50 at, Yayo is there. So, 50 Cent had some beginnings where he came into the industry with drama. He brought all that drama with him. So like you heard what he said, he was afraid. And then it turned to anger. And then he realized that whenever they're going to come get him, they're going to come get him, but he's going to continue to live his life. So he may always live his life in fear, little do we know, but he's still going to go at it because at the end of the day, once you already got hit like that, you already know. Listen, it don't take much to harm me, so I squeeze with those letters that begin with army, It don't take much to harm me, so I squeeze with those letters that begin with army. Whatever letters begin with the word army, that's what niggas is carrying. Excuse my wordplay. So, let's see. Where we at now? Now we're gonna get into an interview with the homie. So after 50 Cent started getting all that money off the record business and making moves with Eminem and Dr. Dre and selling millions of records, he started getting into filming certain movies, B-side movies, and then he took it to his own production with the BMF. So right now where we at is Big Meech just came home from prison, and Big Meech is rocking with 50 Cent nemesis. Another nemesis was Rick Ross. So 50 had a lot of beef with people, man. He had a lot of beef with people. So let's drop this.
Moments ago.
Let's see how this drop. I'm looking for something. Let's see how this went.
What up, guys? It's your boy Quake, and now I'm rubbing my 50, like I said before, to catapult his career. After that, it's serious. So after Rick Ross made that thisiscurly.com website and started calling 50 Cent Curly, 50 decided to flip that and be like, listen, I'm going to make a comedic video about it. And then this is where the Pimp and Curly video series was born. And I feel like this is when a lot of people switched and said that 50 was winning the beef, because these skits were fucking hilarious. I mean, everybody, even Jim Jones was laughing. Even The Game was like, you know, I'm giving 50 respect and props. And he was like, if Rick Ross, you need help, just give me a call. I mean, if Game is giving you props, one of your main enemies, that means you're doing something right. So this Pimp and Curly series really gave a new perspective on 50 Cent and showed that he could be a comedian as well.
In 50 Cent's face, and I'm having problems with him because 50 always been a problem. You know, like Jadakiss said, you're a problem child. You know. So now let's lead up to these current events with the Big Meech situation. I'm trying to see how they got the beef too. I ain't trying to get no more copyrights though. So I need to see what's up with this, man. Let's see the real 50 Cent. Let's get back to this. Let me see if I can get something going on with this first.
There's nobody in control of me. Like, I do what I want to do. So, I'm deciding to fuck your life up. Rick, bro, I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Maybe not no more because he's no longer valuable in the music arena.
Album to date by Rick Ross. In 2008, Ross also released his second album called Trill.
Officer Ricky! Damn, Rick. Why you got me up in this motherfucker, man?
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to get this content pushed out there.